My eyes are way better with the glasses on. Thanks, kid. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna do as much as we can, but I'm not gonna force it today. I love them for like working out and things like that, and when I'm more active. But if I'm doing stuff like this, I definitely think I would prefer glasses. Just in general, Raven? Dang. How you doing? Kima, how are ya? I see, Raven. That makes sense. How's Karma doing? I'm good, but I'm tired today. Little dog and I had a very long day today. Running around doing lots of fun things. In fact, 4 to 6. No! There was the opening at the art association I want to go to today. It was from 4 to 6, and it's 6 o'clock right now. Dang. I guess I didn't realize it was this late. Yeah, I get that. That's how I feel in the heat too. I guess I'll go tomorrow to check out the show. It was all on ceramics, and there was this other ceramic gallery I was going to go to, but that's alright. I'm not sure they're open on Sundays. Yeah. I should have done that myself today, I think. I don't know if I told you guys in the stream like 20 minutes ago, but I bought an Imbutalon today. Pretty excited about that. Gabby, doing great. How are you? And to find a good pot for it. So I like ceramic pots for orchids, but to be honest, I prefer like plastic pots for plants, other plants. Awesome, 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 awesome. So you got stuff done today. What? Where are you going, Gabby? Nice. You said you've been there before? I wanted to go camping in Maine this summer myself. It turns out my cousin's wife's family live near Acadia, so I'm gonna see if they have any good recommendations. Yeah? Okay. What do you think? What kind of camping are we talking about? What would you call your cousin's wife? Cousin-in-law? What's the term? Awesome. Yo. Oh, that's right. You did tell me that. This is how bad my memory is. Let me take a screen. Hopefully this doesn't turn you guys off. But alright, I screenshotted it. Now it's in my thing. Now I won't forget it. Yeah, right, that's what I'm thinking too, Kitten. I just wasn't sure if there was like another name for that person that I was unaware of. I'm excited to like learn more about my cousin and his wife and all that. They're on the East Coast too, not that close to me, but I can make the trip. They're down in Kentucky, so it'd be nice to like reconnect. Awesome. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate that. That'd be lovely. Where's Mount Washington? Is that in New Hampshire? I would like to climb to the top of Mount Washington it is? Okay, thank you, Gabby. I want to climb Mount Washington this summer. Hi, hi. So we have two more to trim. Ah, gotcha. What kind of supplies are we talking about, Nani? No, I'm gonna do all these uh, adventures with my dog and my partner, so it'll be fine, Nani. Don't you worry, I won't die. Have you done it, Nani? What do you think? Worth doing? A couple buddies of mine did it in the winter last year, 2 years ago. And my ex was just posting that she did it a couple months ago. And it looked really pretty, and I'm kind of surprised I've never done it. I'm not surprised, I hate driving. Oh, did he? Is he okay? I hope. There could be, Raven. Like I said, Olive is not the best with other dogs. Um, so I'm just throwing that out there. Dang. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We started our weekly going down to the farmer's market and dog watching. We just sit there on a bench and we watch all the dogs pass through, and that's been my best dog training for getting her like okay with other dogs. She's gotten a lot better over the last 2 years. She's still not great, but yeah, Olive's a little bit of a bully, honestly. We had a lot of kind of not great experiences during COVID. A lot of so we spent our COVID. She was really great with dogs prior to COVID, but um, what happened is that we spent most of the time fishing, and a lot of people spend a lot of time outside around here, right? And so we would be fishing by ourselves, and then we'd catch a fish, and some off-leash dog would charge at us with their owners nowhere in sight, and this would like happen regardless of where we went. And I would be going to like isolated places, but people were all over the place because they were trying to escape themselves, and we just had bad interaction after bad interaction. If people just had leashed their dogs, um, she would be fine right now. But people really don't like leashing dogs. And if you don't want to leash your dog, that's fine. Just have them have really great recall, and that's also acceptable. But neither of those things are applicable. Oh, I'll be fine, Nani. I appreciate it. Appreciate the concern. I've done dumber things than Mount Washington by myself in different countries without telling people where I was going. How tall is Mount Washington? I don't even think it's that tall, right? I can't. I'm on 2 separate live streams and using the other phone for music. Exactly, Kiran. Just something. Thank you, Gabby. So we have one more after this, and then we can start putting patterns in. And again, we're going to start with the complex patterns and work our way to the easy ones. So by the end of it, we can just leave and not be... Oh, that's actually taller than I thought. Cool. Gabby, you have any good tea recently? You ever try Whispering Pines? Well, so that's the other thing, Raven. I got Olive when she was a year old, so I missed that. I missed that like pretty important stage. And as soon as I got her, I tried to still try to get her socialized, but and again, she was fine for a really long time until just bad experiences with like people whose dogs would charge us. I would say not friendly, and they would yell, "Don't worry, he's friendly." It's like, God, get out of here. It's not. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just need to change into some glasses, Cindy. Alright, one more to do and then we can do the fun part. Thank you. I am too. I was kind of like the first 24 that we made. I was not psyched on, to be honest. I like these so much more. Oh my god, why was I restricted? I put this in my mouth for 15 seconds and it restricted me, saying I was selling tobacco. My god. TikTok needs to chill. You know, Chris, I had to reread it too many times, and it took away anything that would have been funny about it because I had to reread it for some reason because my eyes hurt too much. But I want you to do another joke for me, man. I need another joke in my life. One with less words because my brain can't function. I'm exhausted. Constantine, what's up? So I came up with a new pattern for double wall pots and for these. It's the one I posted about on my stories on Instagram last night. I don't know if anybody saw those. Um, but I'm really excited about that pattern. And it's really easy to do and really quick. But it might be my new favorite pattern. So I really can't wait to do it on some double wall pots. But what? Why are you up still, Luna? Go to bed. It's too late. I at 12 o'clock my time, I will be asleep for 3 hours already. That's why? Why would you do that to yourself? That's so late. And what time do you get up? Okay. All right. Now we can start poking up the holes. Alright. Don't need this anymore. From Serbia. Welcome in, man. About 15, Mikey. You should try it. It's a good time. No, just some toxic people, Luna. Thanks, man. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start with our most complex form and work our way down. Exactly. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate you pitching in. Definitely tastes better at that stage. Nah, it's too intense for me. I can do it when I'm not as tired. Oh yeah, definitely adds some character to it, eh? Alright, I gotta tape up my finger because I keep forgetting to get a band-aid every single time I come down here, so we're gonna use tape. Yeah, but we're just gonna stick with this because I just kind of want to be done with these pieces. I need to get the plastic things for my fingers, but I haven't done that yet. For the next stream, we can do suggestions, okay, Luna? Okay, good. You should. It's too late. Go to bed. Listen to your boyfriend. Or follow, not listen to him, but follow example of sleep. Later. Sleep well. Sounds good, kitten. Oh, you should. Do you have a design in mind for the plates? Yeah, I'm pretty psyched to have a good 11 hours of sleep tonight. I have to get up early to teach, though. Which I'm excited to teach, but I'm not excited about getting up at the early hours. Granted, I get up at early hours to begin with, but when you have to go do something, it's different. You know what? Not that you're asking for input here, but you know what I really like? Um, I really like plates that are like flat or have a slight curve and then go straight up and down. So they're almost like a plate, a bowl plate. And you have somewhere to put the food, bring the food to. I really like that aesthetic. I would like to make a series of plates like that soon. An ex of mine was really into that style of plate, and she made two and didn't take them when we broke up, so I still have them. But I'd like a couple more that are maybe a little bit taller walled on the edges. They're a little short for me. I kind of want something that's a little bit more bowl-like, but has plate tendencies, you know? Those are cool. Tracy, I'm doing well. Tired. How you doing? What's new? What's happening with you? Yeah, they make some great plates. I almost bought a couple years ago, but I just don't use plates enough to justify buying them from someone else. Yeah, what's the temperature there? Super random question. When's the next season of Stranger Things coming out? Dang, toasty. Yeah, you need some new stuff. I think so. I think there was a new season that was supposed to come out soon-ish. November? Oh, okay. Tracing things over is November. It seems like I thought it was this year, so that makes sense. Hey, grumble butt. Don't grumble that butt so hard. I haven't either, Tracy. Yeah, I couldn't get into it, honestly. I tried to watch The Bear, but hmm, bummer. I mean, I don't watch TV shows, but there's like a few that I liked, and one of them was, I mean, I didn't really like the last season of Stranger Things, but um, I'm in it, you know? Invested in it mildly. We liking this so far? So we're gonna do 2 in this style, and then we're gonna do just 2 in every style that we come up with. Thank you, Tracy. Cool. November, Tracy. Maybe late October, depending on the weather. But November is usually salmon season around here. But I can't really fish for many things ethically at the moment because it's too hot, and so if I catch a trout that I don't actually want to keep, it's not going to fare very well. So I just haven't been fishing for food for Olive for a little bit. So I've just been buying her salmon. Hi, Luna. That's, I mean, I don't like cleaning them, but filleting a fish is something I really enjoy doing. But I don't like dealing with the innards. I mean, I'm fine with it. I just don't like the killing part. That's the part that gets me. I definitely have to go in with a certain kind of mindset. Gotcha. Yeah, that was like one of my favorite parts. I think fish meat is so fascinating. And so I'm just really interested in all of that process. Oh yeah, I didn't like the second season. I thought the first season was great. I watched it when I was sick a couple. Binged both seasons in a very short period of time. Not care for the second season. Okay, there's number 1. So we're gonna do 2 in the same style, and then we're gonna move on to. I'm gonna clean this up real quick, but then we're gonna move on to the next one. And I'm just staring over at the ones I did yesterday, so I can just keep an eye out on keeping them in the same stylistic grouping. I'm just gonna soften all these holes real quick. Actually, I'm gonna do the inside holes first. I don't usually do this because I'm usually making planters for myself and I really don't care. But I should probably do this because these are for someone else. Thanks, Eileen. Let's soften these holes. This just rounds out their edges and makes everything look a little bit nicer. And I'll hit this with sandpaper when it's bone dry as well. But this just saves me a ton of work. And it saves my lungs a lot as well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm happy that you were here as well. Alright, there we go. Number 1 of 12. A coil pack? Gotcha. Gotcha. So my cell phone that we're streaming YouTube from is at 19%. When it gets down to like 10%, I think we're just gonna call the video. Again, I don't need to do this all in one sitting. I'm trying to, you know, not be ridiculous about the amount of work that needs to be done in one day. It's a Sunday or Saturday. Today is technically my one day off. I shouldn't have even come into the studio today. We should have just done all on studio day tomorrow, but I was concerned with the hardness of this stuff, but it was totally fine. It was unwarranted. I could have just wrapped it up and left, but I kind of like mentally committed. So we're gonna finish this one probably get one more done after that, and that'll probably call it for the day. The last thing I want to do too is rush and not enjoy what we're doing. Thanks, Cindy. I usually, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I don't usually ever stream on Saturdays. Saturday is my like day off. I work the other 6 days a week, so. Thanks, Ashley. Tools, it's just a piece of brass, kind of a fun one. What? No, you're so cool. My God, get out of here with the compliments. I don't know how to take a compliment. Never been a strong suit of mine. No, it sucks in here. I hate it so much. It's fine, we're almost done. Thank you, Tracy. I'm really bad at asking for favors, and I'm very bad at taking compliments. A shark bit it off recently, and so I had to tape it up with some blue tape so it wouldn't disturb everybody looking. I didn't want to shock anybody and make anybody feel uncomfortable, so I wrapped it in blue tape. Why blue tape, you ask? Well, I thought blue was calming, and for a shark bite, which is a very traumatic incident, I thought maybe that would be a little bit better for everybody's mental well-being. Hopefully that answers your question. I'm liking this one up here. This is kind of cool. Yep. Shark bit off my finger, Cindy, so I got painter's tape on top of it just to not gross anybody out, you know? Yeah, that's so weird. I was just in Miami today, and that's how this happened. Yeah, no worries, Ashley. Appreciate you. Cindy, I would love to tell a very quick version of what I was doing. I was in Miami. I decided to take my first ever surf lesson. I get out on the surfboard. Wait, can you see my face? I'm gonna give it away if you can see my face. There we go. Now you can't see my face. So I was taking my first surfing lesson, and there was a huge like shark danger that day. And the guy who was teaching me was kind of apprehensive about doing the lesson in general, just because of it. And I kind of petitioned that we do it regardless because I was only in Miami for a day. Um, and well, then a shark bit my finger off. So. I'm too tired to keep a straight face when I tell absolute true stories right now. Ashley, it was a close one. I almost bled out from the finger too. You know, I lost 4 quarts of blood from this one finger instantaneously. You know, most people think that, Tracy, but God. Anyway. Can you believe that they stopped letting me tell stories at the Montessori school I taught at? for the specific reason that kids couldn't tell the difference between my reality and my fiction or whatever. No, Cindy, not gullible at all. I'm sorry, I keep losing service in here too. I don't know what the deal is with that. But I was I was told that I wasn't allowed to tell stories anymore years ago because there was one kid in particular. I probably told this story to you guys at some point. There's one kid who I would preface all of the stories being like, okay, so give me a place, give me a main theme, give me a couple keywords, blah 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 blah, and then I would make a story based off of what they were saying. And the kids' parents complained to the school being like, we don't know if Will's lying about getting sunken treasure under the boat, even though my child came up with that idea and he made a story based on it. And so the school was like, Will, you gotta stop telling stories, you know, it's bad for the kid's health. Meanwhile, this kid goes shooting a gun every weekend with his grandfather at a gun range. He can't tell the difference between a story that he gave me the whole story plot line for, but he's allowed to go shoot a gun? Yeah. Anyway, parenting seems like a hoot. Seems like a fun time. That kid's graduated, so he finally graduated. I've been teaching him for like 9 years now, probably. So now that he's gone, I could probably start saying stuff again. But I teach different classes. They aren't they're not as, what am I trying to say? Like, they're not the right classes to be telling stories in. It's like I'm teaching tennis and skiing and sort of taking kids skiing and blah, blah, blah. There's not really like an opportunity to be telling outrageous, outlandish stories all the time. Oh my god, I forgot to plug this phone in too? That's frustrating. Yeah, you know, you never know. You never know. Teaching's an interesting thing. Okay, let's wipe this one down, and then what do we have percentage-wise? Oh, okay. We're gonna wipe this thing down and call it a day. Because both my phones are gonna die soon. So I just got back from the West Coast, Tracy, like 4 days ago, something like that. 3 days ago. And so, I don't even know what that means because I snowboard. I take the kids skiing, but I snowboard because I don't care for skiing. But I'm hoping to get up to Maine and New Hampshire for some trips in the next month. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I bought myself a little butterboard last year. Oh wait, 2 years ago. I bought myself a new jacket last year. That's what happened. Since I take the kids, I get a free season pass to the local mountain, and then I get free day passes to the other mountains around. Some of the other mountains around, so justifying not spending money by spending money on those things. But man, having a super flexible board, from Brazil, welcome back. Nice to see you again. But at this point, my winters are essentially me getting paid to go snowboarding. It's a pretty sweet gig. It makes it easier to not be in here as much. I mean, I'm in the studio quite a bit, but I heat my studio with wood. I use a lot of wood every year between my kilns and the studio and everything. It's just, and then just fires in general because I have an addiction to just having fires all the time. I go through, I don't know, 6-7 cords of wood a year by myself. So if I can just not be, and that's like not when I'm full time in the studio either in the winter. If I was like in here every day, I would just be, you know, pretty much double that amount of wood. I need it toasty for not for me, but I need it toasty for the little dog. He needs to be spoiled at all times and have the most luxurious life she can possibly have. Okay, I'm bored. I'm gonna go. My finger, it grew back all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. That's awesome. I'm jealous. I don't think that's ever been the case for me. I'm in here so often. So, anyway, I'll be back tomorrow evening, and we'll finish off the rest of these pots. Yeah, I don't want to be in here anymore. Bye. Thanks for hanging. You guys rock. Blah, 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 blah. All right, bye, guys.